Collective, there is someone here that is dang sure wanting to jump out here to you. With the Fool energy, they're full of originality, you guys. I believe this is somewhat of a risk that they're taking. But this is an independent risk. I feel like it is something that they themselves are doing without too much knowledge of someone else as far as other people knowing. Because whoever this is, you guys are showing up as Page of Swords and a Two of Swords, okay? So they're showing up as very much so spying on you, watching you, very curious about what you're doing, who you're with, what you're up to. Yeah, this person, for some of you guys, I'm getting this feeling that you have told this person to bag back, okay? You have told this person that possibly you don't want to deal with this person. Because I'm feeling a lot of rebellious energy here. Okay. Rebellious energy with a lot of mental agility. With the Fool is letting me know that this person is willing to take risks. But I feel like the reason why this person is willing to take these serious risks is because somebody is seriously in mental anguish. They're at a stalemate. I feel like somebody is tired of waiting. There's a lot of insecurity that is going on around this energy, you guys. And because there is a lot of mental agility and a lot of mental anguish and insecurity, somebody has information overload. That's what I feel, okay? Give me 1 second. So, yeah, I really feel like, you know, with the Two of Swords, too, I kind of feel like possibly somebody could be in denial as well. Denial of what? I really don't know right now. All I know is that somebody is definitely watching. There's a lot of gossip around this energy. Somebody is very rebellious, but very curious. It's almost like they can't help but to look, help but to watch. It's almost that type of energy, okay? Like they can't help themselves. And because they're going through so much anguish, so much distress, they're really about to make a move here, okay? So collective, to be honest with you, I really don't know if this is the move that you want them to make, okay? I don't know how you know, if somebody's boundaries are up here. All as I know is somebody needs to be looking out, okay? So with that being said, collective, much love, much respect, you guys. Thank you so much for still being here with me. I love you guys to life. You guys, shout out Train to Go. That is my sisterhood, my brotherhood. That is my membership. You guys join Train to Go. You guys, $4.99 a month. Get you promos, perks, and discounts. Definitely does support the channel. And also, you guys, if you guys are interested in any reads, I'm only reading for Train to Go, which is my membership, you guys. So yes, it is elite. It is a club, okay? And yes, we are very much so very tight, okay? You will see, there go Nick, okay? He the king at Train to Go, y'all. So y'all hear him. For my new and recent subscribers, you guys, I do have an autistic, beautiful, wonderful veil child son, okay? And you will hear him in the background from time to time. A lot of my subscribers, they use his voice as confirmation, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this read because I feel like somebody is feeling awfully froggish, y'all, okay? I just want you guys to know that. So we're going to be praying over everything on the table, the cards, the clarifiers, everything. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I'm asking for truth, revelation, confirmation, guidance, consolation, peace, and protection as I give Yeshua Messiah all the praise, the honor, and the glory in which he definitely does deserve, okay? So with that being said, let me go ahead and let's just check this. Somebody is damn sure got a lot of mental agility. Y'all, this energy is jumping out at me, okay? Somebody cannot help themselves, okay, but to spy, but to watch you, all right? Like I said, I don't know how somebody is going to take this here. Yeah, somebody definitely wants to talk here. Somebody wants to jump out here to you is what it is. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, they want to pull up on you, all right? It is getting to the point to where it's matter of fact, I will say this, it has gotten to the point, all right, to where it's been at least a few times that they have actually got in the car. They've actually come spun the block. They've actually come right past your house. They want to see what cars are in your driveway. For some of you guys need to be really careful on this energy, okay? Because I'm not feeling, this isn't positive energy. This feels like more like obsessive energy to me, okay? Yeah. Okay. But this feels more like obsessive energy to me, all right? So let's see here. The Fool. Somebody damn sure is spontaneous. They have driven by your house several times. Somebody wants to give you something. They're very invested in you. They feel very invested in you, okay? This is a very discombobulated energy. This is a scattered energy. This is a distorted energy. Give me more. That doesn't think. Okay. This person has not learned any lessons. This person has not ascended. This person doesn't think. They don't use their mind. They don't, you know, they don't think before they jump out here. That's what the problem is here. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, they've stopped themselves. They have. They have stopped themselves several times. So like I was saying, for some of you guys, this person has actually gotten in the car. This person has actually been driving by your house. This person is trying to see who's around you. This person wants to know something. They have stopped themselves on several occasions, okay? So Holy Spirit, why is this here? Why does collective need to know this? There's somebody very abundant here. There's somebody here that is definitely abundant and blessed. Somebody is spending an awful lot of time thinking about your blessings. Somebody is spending an awful lot of time thinking about your abundance. Okay. I feel like possibly you have shared this with them. They're really trying to think of new ways, okay, how to get to you. With the Ace of Swords here, they really are. But like I told you before, they don't think, okay? With the Hermit in reverse, this person makes a lot of mistakes, all right? This person does things ass backwards, as a matter of fact, okay? The lessons that they were supposed to learn, this person has not learned them. With the Seven of Cups here, I feel like this person is delusional to a certain degree. Like I said, they're in mental anguish. They're in mental distress. They're at a stalemate. They're tired of waiting on someone here, okay? So rather this is a phone call, rather this is, you know, getting together, rather this is meeting up, whatever this is, this person is getting mighty anxious, okay? They want to win. They want victory with somebody here. Why is Six of Wands here? Somebody's in awards, achieving, winning. Okay. This is somebody false flame, okay, possibly with the Four of Wands in reverse. You guys, this is, you know, possibly a soulmate, possibly a marriage that's dissolving, or possibly somebody left behind. Nonetheless, Four of Wands, somebody feels like somebody's twin flame soulmate connection. And they want victory in this. Why do they want victory in this? Other than the Ace of Pentacles. Because honestly, somebody has some money here, okay? So that is one of them. They want to stay in power, okay, you guys? They're very ambitious with the Knight of Pentacles. They're very ambitious, all right? They're trying to be practical, but the practicality is eluding them, okay? They don't want to let go. They're hoarding this energy, all right? It's just as simple, all right? You guys, this person does not want to let go. This is somebody who is watching you. This is somebody who is definitely watching your money. This is somebody who is very delusional, okay? I feel like they have definitely stopped themselves from jumping out here to you. I feel like with that Ace of Swords that we've seen, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like they're trying to think of a way, a reason, okay, in order to get to you, okay? But they haven't. All they know is this 10 of Cups up underneath the deck, all right? And what that is they just know that they love, okay? Right, and there was a broken heart here somewhere. Third party situation, possibly they had you in. And with the Four of Cups collective, I don't feel like somebody's interested in this energy. I feel like that somebody is indifferent. Give me more of this Two of Swords. You know, this is indifference. Nine of Cups in reverse. This person's wishes are not granted. 10 of Wands. You guys, this person has burdens beyond burdens. They're ready to put them down. They know that you can help them put them down. I feel like one of the burdens is possibly the non-closure with you. Possibly the fact that somebody walked away from this connection and somebody doesn't want somebody to walk away from this connection. Possibly somebody thought that somebody was going to walk and come back. Okay. Maybe they thought that somebody was going to accept them back. However, somebody is meeting a brick wall, right? Because you're showing up as Empress. So you called the shot. It's just that simple. You said what you said. Okay. So Page of Swords, they're watching you. No. I feel like you guys know that this person is drowning, okay? Drowning in guilt, drowning in regret. For some of you guys, this person has a lot of fast-paced energy here. I feel like there's been a lot of fights, a lot of arguments that happen very fast here. I feel like this person was unreasonable. I feel like this is somebody who is committed to misunderstanding somebody, and somebody just could not talk to somebody here because they were very much so set in their ways. I really truly feel, collective, that this person wanted to cause somebody here to be delusional as well. So we got a situation here where somebody possibly is gaslighting somebody. Somebody is making somebody feel a certain kind of way. It could even be that somebody was trying to come up against, what you believe in. Also, it could also be somebody trying to bring some type of self-doubt to you as well, okay? I feel like this energy wanted to bring you down a peg or two. So they casted, the moon is not here, but with the 7 of Cups, I really feel like they casted a lot of confusion on somebody here. And I don't necessarily, I feel like possibly you were confused when it comes down to this person too, and possibly what their intentions was for you. But also more so than that, I feel like what they tried to do was try to distort your way of thinking about yourself. Maybe by the way they belittled you, maybe by the names they called you, maybe by them subconsciously making you subconsciously manipulating your psychology. That's it feels to me like that, okay? Like, for instance, maybe they said you was too skinny, maybe they said you was too fat, maybe they said you was too light, maybe they said you was too dark, maybe they said you was too short, maybe they said you was too fat, I'm too tall, maybe they said whatever the fuck they said, but they still want to be in your energy. And this feels to me, because you are showing up as Empress, we did see that, okay? So you are very creative. You're sitting on your throne. Your crown is on pretty straight here, okay? What it feels like to me is that somebody wanted to knock somebody down a peg or two, all right? And I feel like somebody said, you know what? I'm not going for this bullshit no more, okay? Like, I know who I am. I'm showing up as Empress. Like, I am all that I say that I am. I am all that I know that I am. And I'm not going to allow this person to come in and distort that view of me. You see what I'm saying? That's the energy of this. So somebody left somebody the fuck alone here, okay? And I feel like when you did that, this person wasn't prepared, okay, for you to turn your back in the way that you did. This caused fights. This caused arguments. Or before you turned your back, you guys had arguments, one or the other, okay? Nonetheless, you know that this person is having a cry in a river. This person damn sure is in mental anguish. This person damn sure is tired of waiting. This person wants to overcome obstacles with you. But see, the thing is that what I don't get from this energy is I don't get why this person wants to overcome obstacles with you when they're the one that created the fucking obstacle to begin with, okay? So, Holy Spirit, I need to know why this person wants to overcome obstacles when they're the one that created it. There is no walk. Listen, bottom line is there's no opportunity here. There's no opportunity, and somebody is not walking in somebody's direction. Why? Okay. Because they're showing up as Knight of Wands to the Magician. All right, you guys. So this is a person here who is a trickster, right? This is a person who is a trickster. Okay, with the Knight of Wands and to the Magician. This person possibly pulled on your energy. This person is possibly pulling on your energy now with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This person, no. This person is definitely rebellious. Definitely. I told you I felt that rebellious energy. It never fails, y'all, when I feel that. But nonetheless, inconsistent, in and out, okay? I feel like I said, they tried to make you feel a certain type of way to bring you down a peg or two, okay? This person is a liar. This person is a trickster. This person pulls on energy for the sake of blindsiding somebody here with the 8 of Swords that's up underneath the deck. Listen, they want to blindside somebody. They want somebody to be in a self-imposed prison. They want somebody to feel anxious, hopeless, helpless, powerless, restricted, and even victimized, okay? And we did see that with the 5 of Swords. So there was some type of argument. For some of you guys, this person was physical, but there was some type of abuse. To me, it feels more psychological abuse than anything, okay? But nonetheless, this person wants control, okay? Give me more. Right. See, 2 of Cups in reverse. I don't feel like you're feeling this. I don't. And then with the devil up underneath the deck, this person is very, very obsessed into turning this Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups upright, okay? So there is a situation here to where somebody has walked away. Somebody is still very much so in love with somebody who they tried to take down a peg or two. This person is very, very obsessed over someone here. They have tried not to spy. They have tried not to watch. They have tried all those things to no avail, because honestly, what the energy that's kind of ruling them is this, okay? The devil, all right, you guys? So they have an obsessive energy here, okay? And a rebellious energy at that. Somebody shut down shop, all right? And this person just is not going along with it. They're really not. I mean, they haven't learned any lessons. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, you guys, this is a lot of bad luck, okay? I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse to the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel like this was this situation was a karmic situation, and this is the reason why this Four of Wands is in reverse, because I feel like at one particular time, possibly y'all thought that y'all had a twin flame soulmate connection until you realized that this person was abusive, okay? And for, like I said, a lot of you, they're psychologically abusive. This is not like, it could be, it could be domestic for some of y'all. It really could be, especially with that Five of Swords there. But this is a lesson to be learned, all right? And bottom line is that they got bad karma here with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. All because they wanted to control a narrative. Yeah, see? They're wounded, setback, guarded when it comes down to this, love. You guys, they choose you, even though they stepped out on you, okay? Third party situation. They damn sure did. But they still choose you. At the end of the day, it's always you, okay? And they want to come back. So for some of you guys, this is a repeated cycle. This is something that constantly happens. Maybe you've told them, hey, I don't like the way you talk to me. Hey, I don't like the things you say to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how you say that to me. Whatever you said, all right? Possibly you guys have broken up and gotten back together before, and this has become somewhat of a pattern, all right? And this person is kind of like used to this here pattern. I feel like somebody's breaking this pattern with Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is fate, okay? And bottom line is you guys, they're going through a lot of mental anguish. This right here is the Lovers, and this right here is the Nine of Swords, okay? So this person can't sleep at night, okay? This person is tossing and turning. This person is thinking. They're thinking of the what. They're thinking of the why. They're thinking of the how, all right? They're staying up all freaking night thinking about this shit, all right? They want somebody back here, if nothing else from what I see, to get somebody back in their clutches, all right? I did see Ten of Cups up underneath the deck, which lets me know that somebody definitely does have overflowing love. But you know what? Love is relative, y'all. And I know y'all feel me, especially my Train to Go members, okay? Bottom line is this individual here, they're distorted. Their definition of love is distorted, okay? And somebody has had enough. Really, and what's also happening here in this Nine of Swords is they're really wondering, have you had enough? Is this really the end? Did I go too far? Did I do too much? And it feels to me like the answer is yes. Because somebody is walking away and somebody is damn sure not looking back, okay? Give me more of this. Give me this. What is this here? Give me this Page of Swords. Serious rebellious energy. Yeah. See, I really don't think they have good, I don't feel like they have good intentions. To be honest with you, collective, I don't ever feel like they had good intentions anyway, okay? Because when you love somebody, you don't try to tear them down this way, okay? So I don't really feel like they ever had good intentions, but I don't feel like they have good intentions now. I feel like possibly they go back and forth. This is a slithering snake hole right here, okay? Who's had somebody in serious-ass third-party situations. They've had somebody here in fucked up situations, period. It ain't just third-party situations. Like I said, somebody was playing in somebody's brain here. All right. This is a thief. This is a liar. This is a cheater. Give me more. Right. Who likes to do shit behind somebody's back. Okay. And also spell work is here. I do got the Queen of Wands. I got the Magician. And now we got the Moon. Okay. So spell work is here. Somebody's definitely pulling on somebody's energy. Listen, if you guys are protected, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. But bottom line is that, yeah, this person is watching you, and they're watching to see if this here spell work or this here, energy manipulation that they've done is working on you. Okay. I don't feel like it is. Oh, I see too much. Just as rebellious as they are to do what's right in this relationship, or just as rebellious as they have been to do right in this relationship, that's just how rebellious I see somebody here to this energy. Four of Cups, that's indifferent. Okay, that's an apathy. And for some of you guys are downright pessimistic about this person. All right, and I see why. I really do, and you see why too. Bottom line is this is a Slytherin snake hole that likes to cast illusions and delusions, misconception, and hidden information. This is what they like to do, but they want to watch you, okay? So bottom line is they don't have a life, okay? They're looking at you like you're their life, and that's real talk. I'm not just saying that. They're looking at you like you're their life, and they want it back, okay? Holy Spirit. Right. They betrayed somebody here. They betrayed somebody here. They stuck 10 knives up in somebody. Y'all, this person has put somebody in a third party situation. 10 of Swords, they betray somebody. So they feel left for dead right now. Listen, for those of you who are not talking to this person, my Train to Go members who are just seriously locked in on their decision, okay? Listen, this person here is spiraling, all right? Because they feel a ways. They feel a ways about you turning away from this from this energy. They feel a ways about you not participating in this energy. So for the ones of you that has chosen peace and is pursuing it, and your peace is more important than this person's presence and this person's chaos, then this person feels a type of way, okay? They feel betrayed. They feel like you left them out, right? Four of Swords. They feel like you fell back from them, and they really do feel, you know, this is a painful ending, okay? It's a very painful ending, one that they can't accept, all right? They can't accept this ending. I don't know. Maybe they want closure. No, yeah, possibly, because look, you cut them off. Yeah. And some of y'all roguishly, very reckless, not reckless, but very roguishly cut them off here, okay? With the King of Swords. Somebody is just not going for this bullshit anymore. It's just that simple. Give me more. Yeah, somebody's like, no, I don't fuck with you, okay? You understand? And somebody is protected, all right? So, listen, they're sitting up here doing, so what's going on, Holy Spirit? So a lot of this shit is backfiring on them and the ones that is closest to them. Listen, they're fighting amongst each other, okay? This is the price you pay for messing with an Empress. This is the price you pay for messing with the High Priestess, okay? With the Queen of Wands here to the Moon to the Magician. Listen, this is the price you pay for trying to do some type of spell work, witchcraft, whatever the fuck they wants to try to do. Bottom line is somebody is protected and somebody is being guided, okay? It's just that simple. With High Priestess and Hierophant here, I know somebody's getting downloads. Somebody hears from the Most High God. And this right here is causing a lot of problems in their camp. Watching you is causing problems in their camp. This person is very grumpy. They wake up on the wrong side of the bed. They're falling apart for this person. That's because they're not accepting their life as it is now, okay? They still are thinking that they can be with somebody here. Right. They don't have a fucking clue. They don't have a clue. They don't know why this is happening. All right. They don't know why these arguments, this fuss, this fighting, these ego clashing, this conflict, this friction is happening in their life. All right. I don't know. It seems to me like they're not that intelligent. Bottom line is they do all this other shit to somebody, and now it's coming back to them, and they don't know why this is happening. All right. And once again, I feel like, yeah, see, they're hitting tower after tower after tower. Y'all, this is some bullet. Y'all, yeah, upheaval, negativity, chaos. Listen, you know all you need to know about this individual, possibly your husband, your wife, okay? Holy Spirit, give me one more on this. They don't want it to be over with death in reverse, okay? Like I said, you know everything that you need to know. You're showing up as High Priestess with the Hierophant, all right? So you know everything that you need to know about this individual. You know about their snake ass ways. You know about their betraying. You know about their third party situations. Now, this shit is happening to them. They want to overcome obstacles that they have created. They're not able to overcome the obstacles that they've created. It's just that simple. Let me tell you guys who's here. We're going to run this back. Yeah, this person is a very selfish ass individual. I can tell you that right now, okay? Because they have brought somebody a lot of problems here. I do see where you did love this person. In order for Two of Cups to be upside down, it had to be upright at one particular time. So I do feel like you did love this person, okay? With the Four of Wands, I feel like you were seriously convinced that this was your twin flame soulmate connection. I feel like it took you a lot to have to walk away from here, to walk away from this situation. I feel like you're blessed right now. You do got Ace of Pentacles upright. So somebody's money is looking very, very good. Lots of blessings here. This person doesn't want to let go. They don't want to let go with the Four of Pentacles, okay? Possibly having money problems as well, all right? So somebody's achievements, awards, winning, new job, something like that, okay? Being in the spotlight. Let me see. Yeah, this person's under burden. Damn sure is. Person's thinking, they're replaying events, you guys. Yeah, they're replaying events. Taurus is here. You are their wishes granted. This person is reckless as hell. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo. They played in your mind for some of y'all for the last time, okay? Yes, they're having an emotional funeral with the Five of Cups. I think that if they would be able to take this shit back that they did, that they would, okay? Problem is that you can't unsee what you see. You can't unknow what you know. And bottom line is they can't take the shit back, okay? Cancer is here. Pisces. Gemini. Yeah. Oh, well, life is shit. They shouldn't have did the shit they did. That's crazy. All right, let's see here. Let me grab this one. Yeah, they're ready to jump out here. They want to jump out here to you. This person really did cause somebody a lot of emotional grief here. I feel like this person said a lot of mean things to somebody here, or they made somebody feel unworthy, all right? They made somebody feel less than is what they did. They successfully did that to somebody here. All right. If you guys are still here with me, you guys give me white hearts, white and blue hearts. That'll be cool. Okay. You guys, that'll do several things. One, it'll let me know that you are still here with me. It'll let me know that you are engaging in the channel, and it'll let me know that you do want that free read. Remember, for every 100 new subscribers, somebody will get a free read. All right. So they're ready to jump out here. They want a new beginning. They're optimistic, okay? Let me get this card. They're very optimistic with this star here, okay? They're hoping, they're wishing, they're praying, okay? They have a lot of hope. With the Ace of Swords, they're very clear about wanting to come in your direction. They're very clear about wanting to jump out here, even spontaneously, okay? Give me a little bit more. Ten of Swords. I feel like you're healing for what they did to you. I feel like this person they're dying a slow death. Yeah, they have no more tricks to play. This person is dark. You already know. With the Queen of Swords we've seen, the Hierophant, the High Priestess, you already know what they bring. You already know that this person is dark. This person is emotionally unavailable. So what do they want to come back for? They want to come forward. They got Ace of Swords. They're emotionally unavailable. They're dark. You're healing, and this person is feeling betrayed. Why do they want to come? Eight of Wands. They just want, what do they want to talk about? Why do they want to pull up? What do they want to talk about? They want to talk about this foundation that's fucked up that you guys can't. You guys hit the fucking tower. This person is hitting the tower. Listen, the tower's in reverse here. All right, you guys. So when the tower's in reverse, there's no coming back. All right. There's no foundation to come back to. You see what I'm saying? So it got to be a foundation to come back to. There's no foundation here. So what are they doing? Because honestly, they seem to me to be a little bit. So it's not just one person. Listen, so there is gossip. There's gossip. What do they want here? And why is these people involved in this? Why is these people involved? because you don't want this shit. You're indifferent to it. And they're not able. So there is somebody. So there could be some triangulation going on here. There could be some flying monkeys going on here. Somebody is trying to get somebody to get to you because they can't get to you. All right. That's going to make sense for a lot of you, because bottom line is that you're not interested in dealing with this energy. So they're possibly using someone else. Don't trust anybody. If you're done with this person and you don't want to deal with this person no more, do not trust nobody, okay? Don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, their friends, their family, you know what I'm saying? Or even just a random. If something seems too fucking random, don't do it. Because this person is showing up as delusional, y'all. They want you single. They don't want you, they want you to themselves. They don't want you with anybody else. Right? They want you single and abundant. There go your Ace of Pentacles again. They're watching your money. What else are they watching besides the money? They know that you're gifted. They know that you're High Priestess. You got knowledge. What does High Priestess know about this energy? That this person is going to repeat cycles. Endless cycles. This person is going to repeat endless life. This person is not going to change. Somebody's giving this person several chances here, and this person still hasn't changed. So their life is not going to change. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. No, they don't have a motivated beginning for anything. So this is the reason why they're in mental anguish, because they're flying monkeys, and nobody else can get a hold to you or can't appeal to you. So tell me about the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Same thing. We had the same thing in the last lineup. You know, they're in mental anguish over this love. Like I said, they have a very distorted view of love, y'all. Okay? Because this shit is not love. Somebody wanted to tear somebody down here. All right, you guys? This is not a building up energy. This is not like, okay, two people wanting to build somebody up. No, this is a person that wants to take somebody down a peg or two. Because somebody showed up as an empress, and somebody does not like that. All right. Empress calls shots. Empress is very creative, very fruitful. Empress stands alone. They don't need a man or a woman on their side. Okay. This person wanted you to be needy. They wanted to be able to knock you down. Okay. So that you could feel like you needed them. Give me. Yeah, they swear they love you. This is obsessive energy, okay? This very much so is obsessive energy. 12-3, yeah. They, you know, third-party situations, listen. Wheel of Fortune coming outside down. Listen, this is faded, okay? This is a very serious karmic. What the hell? They want to come out of lack. They want to come out of loss. They, it's filled with scandals and disgrace. Yeah, they want a lot. They want money. They want love. They want stability. They want to come out of these scandals, disgrace. They want you to look at them different. I don't see where it's safe. Five of Swords. I don't see where it's safe. I really don't. I feel like this person may try to come in as, you know, they possibly want some type of peace. But to be honest with you, they don't. All right. I feel like they want to finish off the job. Give me Page of Swords. They're kind of constantly looking. Sun in reverse. They're very unhappy at what they see. Okay. Listen, people are not listening to them anymore. This is gossip. With the Sun in reverse, this person is miserable. All right. They're miserable with what they're looking at. They're miserable about what they're finding out. They're very curious. And they're not getting the enlightenment that they need. They want more enlightenment. And this is the reason why you need to be careful, because they may be sending somebody your way. Okay. Yeah. They have no victory with you. They have fallen from grace. They have no victory here. All right. And it's the reason why is because they're a liar, stealer, killer, cheater, thief, fake, phony, snake, slithering hoe. That is the reason. Okay. So they're still the same. Nothing's changed. Okay. So if you want to know how this person changed, the answer is no. All right. Sitting up here constantly thinking about you. Right. and going through a depression. I mean, this is of their own doing, okay? They want to overcome obstacles that they created. It's just that simple. They should have never tried to bring somebody. There you go. The Empress. They should have never tried to knock you up off this here throne. They should have never talked about you. They should have never played in your brain. They should have never had you in a third-party situation. They should have never stuck 10 knives in your back. And they should have never snaked somebody here, okay? They sat up here and talked about somebody. They got a lot of mental agility. Listen, you're showing up as the Empress that knows how to love. Feels to me like you got love on the way. Right. With the 10 of Pentacles. You're very abundant here, collective. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I mean, this person, you know what I'm saying? They definitely do want to overcome obstacles with you, but listen, King of Swords. I mean, bottom line is you done cut this motherfucker off, period. And they can't, you know, they can't wrap their mind around the fact that you cut them off. You're still showing up as Empress, all right? You never did need their ass. Never. And this is the reason why they were angry at you, because you didn't never need them like that, okay? Even if you don't realize it, even if you don't realize that you didn't need, oh, well, they helped me, they paid this bill, I lived in there, da-da-da-da, right? They still seen something in you that let them know that you don't need them, okay? And they wanted to keep you stuck. So they sat up here and they called you too damn skinny. They called you too damn fat. They said, they talked about your private parts if y'all was a dude. Told you that you wasn't working with nothing. They talked about your pockets, talked about how you didn't have no money. You see what I'm saying? You know, that's usually, you know, what females will say if you a dude. Because I got a lot of dude training. I got a brotherhood here too, okay? Females, they told you was too damn skinny. They told you was too damn fat, okay? They said that you wasn't ever going to have anybody. They said that you weren't good enough. They made it seem like other people were better than you, all right? They did this shit. Plus, they had a third-party situation. They hid things behind somebody's back. They did a lot of things that, like I said, somebody here cannot unsee, they cannot unhear, and they can't unknow. And somebody got enough strength to walk the fuck away, okay? And this person is still stuck, wanting to overcome obstacles that they created. Like I said, okay? I'm not taking that shit back because they did, okay? Aquarius is here. Virgo, Gemini is here. This person stuck 10 knives in somebody's back. Somebody is recovering and healing from this individual as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The Tower would be Scorpio. Somebody's indifferent. And like I said, for some of you guys are pessimistic about this person, all right? There's boundaries here. Somebody is moving on. They want you single. They want you abundant. They want you available for them, okay? They do have overflowing love, whatever they call overflowing love, okay? This right here to me is sick and sadistic. This love comes with mental anguish. This love comes with depression. This love comes with stalemates. This love comes with future faking. This love comes with emotional blocks, emotional immaturity. This love comes with risks, all right? So this is what they're calling love. And bottom line is they're a karmic, all right? A karmic that has brought scandals and disgrace to somebody here. Possibly even somebody got an STD messing around with this individual, all right? Pisces is here. They're going to be repeating cycles. Some of you guys are High Priestess. You already know this. They already have repeated cycles. This is what they're good at. So they're going to continue to repeat cycles here, okay? Ace of Wands was in reverse and so was the Sun. Leo is here. Listen, they are not enlightened. They're not happy. They're not joyful. And they don't have a motivated beginning. They don't have a beginning, period, all right? There will be no winning for them. They're falling from grace with the Six of Wands in reverse, okay? They're showing up as Seven of Swords upright, just like they have all throughout the read, okay? So like I said, this is a slithering snake hoe that will continue to repeat cycles, okay? They're constantly thinking of somebody here. Five of Cups, they're going through it. They're having an emotional funeral. All right. So with that being said, hopefully I was able to put that one piece together for you. If I was, that means I've definitely done my job. Collective, so much love. I'll see you guys soon.